Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Day number 31 and topic we were doing of the not request, service catalog and request management. So we discuss a lot about the service catalog, and if I come here on the screen and open the maintain item here. So we will discuss few points which are be applicable, or I can say required to understand, not on deep level, but yes, a little bit on the understanding level. Okay, so here we have two things to be discussed mainly for this place. Number one is that UI policy, and number two is a client script. But here is a difference. When I say about the UI policy, we are talking specifically about the catalog UI policy. We know that UI policy is used to make any field read-only, mandatory, or hide. Same thing applicable here as well, but that will work on the variable, that I want to make any variable read only on some specific condition, or mandatory on some specific condition, or hide on specific condition, then we can use this particular catalog UI policy. Normal UI policy will not work here. When I say normal means, you can go here and you can say UI policy. It will not work here. This one under system definition. This will not work. We have a separate one that is called the catalog UI policy. Functionality wise, it is same, just only one thing has been changed, because I guess let me cancel checkout so that I can edit from here. Okay. Let me scroll down and click on the new. This particular thing tell me few more points. Number one, can I use this? And also this is not working on the table level. This is working on the item level. If you go on the system UI policy, it work on the table level. Then you put the field or all the things which you want to put on the conditions. But here this work on the direct item level, and it has a few other options. This one applies on the catalog view, applies on the catalog task, applies on the catalog item level. Where you want to show, where you want to be hide. This is the point here. That is the number one part to be understand. Second, these two things has a no change in the functionality which we have in the system UI. Only do you want to make a changes, or do you want to show the changes at the time of the loading of the form, or reverse if false, if condition did not match, do you want to reverse it? And once you done this part, let me put a description so that I can show the UI actions as well. And now if you come, we have a UI action. Again, same fundamental, you can make it mandatory, you can make it visible, you can make it read only. Same thing applicable in the UI policy as well. No other change has been done on that part other than this. Just to be understanding perspective, these two things or three things has been changed. If you want, you can use a script as well. It's totally up to you that how you want to be proceed on that particular part. Nothing else we are going to be changed here. But the only thing is that this is called catalog UI policy, not the normal UI policy. So don't get confused. On the similar lines, we have a client scripts that work on the form level. What is the purpose of the client script, Farah? Why we use? Or what type of client scripts available? Tejas, what is client script and what are the purpose of client script? Samira, any idea? Come on, guys. Admin part, nothing much. So client scripts are used to do some operations on the front side, means on the form level. I want to show something. I want to be load something. On click of this, something should be happen. This is what called the client script. And on the normal client script, means if I go on the system definition client script, open it, we have a 4 types. We have a 4 types: on self edit, on change, on load, on submit. But here only 3 things. What? If you come here, if you go back, okay, let me open this maintain item. If you come, yes, here, and click on the new. Number 1, is it applicable on the item level or the task level? Number 2, it apply by default on the item level, or you want to do it on the variable set. What is variable? What is variable set? We will going to discuss after this. And this thing and type. Here only 3 type of UI, sorry, client script is available: on change, on load, on submit. It did not have option called on edit. On select it does not have any option. So don't get confused. The purpose is same. If you're changing one variable, then how you want to be use it. If you want to, when the form is getting loading, what you want to do it. When you click on the submit button, what you want to do it. Again, completely scripting part. Complete scripting part. Remember that examples. gs.info, u_form, or these client script classes which we use, clients classes which we used. So those are applicable here. Nothing much from the training purpose we have to be do a deep dive, but just to be understand the differences. It has 3 types. It is applicable on this 3 level, and it has applies on this 2 particular part. Okay, try to use the UI policy if possible. If no, then go for the client script. If no, then go for the customization scripting. This is what the best practice ServiceNow says here. Clear? Any doubt? Any question? Chalo. Now, yes. Good. Now let's come here and understand this part which we are speaking for a lot. I come here catalog by category and this. Let's understand this thing. What are all these called? To understand this part, I generally give an example. Let's say Tejas is running a coaching institute. Okay. Tejas is running a coaching institute, and he is providing a coaching to class 1, not class 1, class 5th to class 8, and then class 10th to class 12th, and then graduation, BSc, BCom, and BA classes. Okay. Whenever any candidate come to him and say, sir, I want to get a coaching from you, he give a form. In these 3 areas, the form is almost similar, except few changes, few fields will be changed. Every form will contain name, father name, date of birth, address. Every form will contain. Maybe the form which is filled by the candidate who is taking coaching for BA or BCom has some other field as well. Previous stream, previous results kind of things, which is not applicable for class 5th to class 6th, sorry, class 8, are not applicable for class 10 to class 12. These are called the variables because you are just taking this information and doing for your understanding and you're not storing that. So these variables we did not store. When I say store means these are stored in ServiceNow, but these are not in the table. These are not stored in the table. Like if I show you this thing, incident number, incident short description, those are stored in a table. But these variables are not stored in the table. These are kind of a temporary purpose we save. As the name indicates, variable means which change from time to time, which change from item to item. Okay, so two things are important. Now they just know that either I start any class of coaching, these set of fields or this set of information is required. Name, date of birth, father name, address, gender, phone number, and email ID. So instead of creating these in the 5 different papers, he create all these things in a one paper and called it as a variable set. And if he know that these are the fields are only used for these particular things, he will create individually. That is called variable. Let me show you example to understand more. Let's come here. Okay. And scroll down. This, I'm talking about these two things. Okay. Variable and variable set. What this do specifically? Variable means where you just create a single variable part. Like click on the new to understand this part. Do you want, oh, come here in the variable and click on the new. This. What type of variable you want to create it? So you can create a single line text, multi-line text, multiple choice, numeric scale, reference, requested for, select box. What you want to do? URL, yes, no. IP addresses, custom, container, break, attachment, what you want to do. So these, what type of these? These are the selected box. You can pick up it from here. You can put your question. I'm not going that how to create because in this we're not going to for the implementation part. Sorry, we're not going for the admin part. In admin, we see that how I can create, what I can do, what I cannot do. Here, the only intention is that what variables and what is the variable set here. OK, you can put your questions, you can put your annotations, and you can proceed further. This is what a new functionality given by ServiceNow in the Utah release called the auto populate. On the basis of the first question, you can populate the second question as well. Like on the basis of the requested for, I want to populate the requested for manager name as well. So I can do that part. OK, when you do this as a single, this is called the variable. And when you go back and create set, a container, then it is called variable set. Let me show you example of the variable set. So come here, variable, this one, variable set. See, like mobile device set, let's say this is a variable set and it is a 2 column, one side then other side, and it has these things: device type, storage, color and quantity. I guess this is one we're talking. Storage, color, and maybe this device type as well. So if you use this variable set in any of, let's say I want to use this in my maintain item. I come here and I click on the variable set. Edit. This one. Mobile device. Let me add one more. Common variables. Just to show you that how it's look like. What happened when you do this thing. So you can come, you can all catalogs. Where is our one? Sorry, training catalog. Functional. नहीं इसमें नहीं आएगा क्योंकि we added in the. Okay, you can see here. See how this is coming, because these are coming from the variable set. These has been bundled now. You want to order, and this concept, this one is called MRVS, multi-row variable set. Aajkal it is very trending nowadays, very trending. So what it do? Add, and you can do like this. I want to be add this. You will not believe, before start this training, I was planning not to take your attendance on the Excel sheet. I want to create a variable. I want to create a catalog item where something this will be open. Your name, date, and yes or no. But I did not get much time to do the reporting on these variable sets, on this MRVS variable set. Otherwise, my plan was not to take attendance this time in this particular Excel sheet. And this thing can be achievable. So what was my plan? I'll put 4 variables: name, date, and attendance, yes or no. And later on, I can show you guys you were not present on these many days. Even though I can do this on the Excel sheet as well. But why should I use Excel when I'm working on the service now? Okay, so this is a variable set. This is coming from the variable set. Now, if you want to implement any UI policy, catalog UI policy, you have to be very specific that you want to do this on the variable set level or the catalog item level. This is a basic for this particular stuff, and this is what the basic difference between variable and the variable set. If you want to do a practice, let me give you a homework. Create one catalog item. Everybody can create their own. So what is my requirement? This is my attendance tracker. I don't want to use this attendance tracker. I want to take your attendance in the service now. Do something for me so that my manual work should be go away. Think about this requirement and try to build something. Very basic use case I'm giving you. You all are experts here now. I personally know Subhi, I personally know Farah, I know Tejas as well now personally. Samira only little bit. So there's no question that Atul how this can be done. These are very normal use cases. Give a thought, give a try to build it. I am giving you path as well that it can be done with the help of this MRVS, multi-row variable set. The only point is a reporting. I want a report. How many days you are absent? How many days you are present? Give a thought on that part. Clear everybody now? Any doubt, any question? Yes, no?
Yes, fine for me.
Good. Okay. चलिए ठीक है. Now let's proceed to the next part. Let's do one thing. Let me come here. Okay, leave, and let's create a request. No, this, and order now. Okay, check out. Now let's understand a next point on this part. Come here. Okay. Now, what we need to be understand here is called the approval, not flow. Not flow. Flow is still little far. Approvals. On this form, if you notice, I have these two fields: approval, request date. Okay, I'm opening RITM in another tab. Let me close this. On this, I have these two. These fields tell me about the status and state of a request or the request item. Number one, when we speak about this is for the request. This is for the request. These are the stages and these are the states. Same thing here. Stages and state. Stage automatically get updated with the help of the flow. This is on the RITM level. So like if you come here, request approved. Yes, approved, done. Because there is no workflow has been designed which asking for the approval on the request level. There is no workflow or flow has been designed which is asking for the approval on the request level. If I say not yet requested, then it may be pending. Closed incomplete, closed complete, closed cancel, closed skip. These closed has a very important meaning here. Generally, what happens that we trigger the approvals on the RITM level, not on the REQ level. Okay. So in the request level, we have these state and these, sorry, these are the, I can say, what I should say, state, and these are called the request states. Mainly we are worried about this thing. Let me show you a slide here. This thing. Let's understand this. A request has been submitted. Then RITM get created. Maybe one, maybe two, depends. Okay. This is on the, okay. These are two different cases. Number one, in this, I am taking approval on the RITM level. In this, I am taking approval on the REQ level. Who decide? Your business decide. How it get created? with the help of the workflow, it get created. RATM created. If RATM, sorry, request created, RATM, okay. Request submit, RATM created, RATM approved. Then RATM is in the open state. And the task has been launched. If RATM rejected, let's come and see this. There's no approval at point of time in this. There's no approval. Let me do one thing. Catalog. Come here. Hardware. This one. Not this one. Let's add any big thing. Okay, let's add mobile only. Sure. Let's take this one. Okay. No. Unlimited. This, and quantity I need 3. Let's say 5. Order now. This 008. See, now I have a approval on the request level. See, this is what we are saying. Request submit approval status. This, and see, it is a requested, not approved. Now, if I reject this approval, let me say reject. Then rejected. Rejected means life cycle is complete. Nothing, no action required. So you can see it closed as a request. Sorry, it operated as a close rejected. And this has been updated to the rejected only. Because other than approval, you cannot do anything on the request level. Request never get fulfilled. A request item get fulfilled. Now let's do one thing. Come here and raise a new request for the same. Catalog, category, pro, and let's put 3. No, and this, and order now. Come here. 9 number. Okay. Okay, it says pending approval. If I approve it, because if you see RATM is get created. Let me open this RATM in the other window. RATM is get created, but what is the stage? Waiting for approval. And if you see, there's a no task get created. So I'll come here and approve it. What I'm doing? Sorry, not here, come here. I'm following this part, approved. My RATM move to the next level. Let's see. It moved to the fulfillment level. And in the fulfillment, it's open, work in progress, close. These all things are driven via flow or the workflows. And now if you notice, the task get created. See. Now, once this has been approved, task has been launched. Now let's understand about the task up stages. Task has 5 points. Pending, everybody know, work in progress, but due to some reason it has been hold. Open, nobody is working. Work in progress, team is working. Closed, complete. The required point, the required stuff, required action has been taken care, and I am saying it has been done. I'll give you the example. Farah is good in making biryani. Okay. She know the guests are coming, or let's say she's not biryani. Biryani is done all now. She's good in making some sweets, maybe some kind of a sivaiya. Okay. She know that guests are coming. She make that all sivaiya, having a milk, boiling, putting everything, sugar, and all the garnishing part has been done. This is what called the complete. What is the meaning of skip and what happened? If you say closed complete, you're going on the next task. If you say the close skip, guest arrived and Farah asked, would like to have a glass of water? No, we don't want. It doesn't mean they will not be stay here. They will not sit here. They will not have food with you. It means they want to skip this particular option. They are not interested to have a water. If you put close skip, still you are able to move to the next task. But if you put closed incomplete, guests are invited, they're having a tea, suddenly they get a call and they have to move out. They have to be rushed out. And the event is incomplete. You're not proceeding further now. If you put anything on the closed incomplete at any point of time, let me say, I click on the save here. And now see what happened to my RITM. Oh, they have still. Nice. Practically, it should not move forward. Close incomplete. Or maybe some actions are not required. See, it's totally depend from business to business. If I say close incomplete, do you want to proceed further? Like in this case, they're still moving forward further. They're getting the second task. Let me open this and I say close skip, close task. Oh, it's done close complete. Sorry. 9 closed skip. And still you can see I'm in the, and as your task is getting forward, your stages are getting changes. Your stage are getting changes and state is also moving progress. How you can test this part, that is important. To test this part, because there's nothing much I have to be tell here. Let me see, I have anything else on this part. No, nothing is there on that part. Okay, there is standard screenshot as well. I guess this is what we have. Let me show you. Request item and SC task. This is what generally I use in my end user trainings as well. Task 1, task 2. No, I'm not getting that. Not here, not here. No problem. Chalega. ठीक है. So how you guys can practice it. Create a request. Okay. Go to RITM and then work on the task level. Close one task and check the RITM state and stages. closed incomplete second task and then check the stage and states. These are nothing. These are just setting up with the help of the flows only. Nothing on that part. OK, so if you go on the flow diagram, flow stages, let me show you here, because now it's open a workflow. The discussion block for editor and the OK, let's come here. So come here and search for the request. See, if you add this workflow, this work on the request level, it's saying if the price is more than $1,000, then go for the approval. If no, then automatically update approvals. See, set value automatically approved. If you go to the RITM level, this is what it's saying. Approved this. You're setting up the values in between and you're moving forward. Now, this thing can be done very easily on the flows as well. Flow designer, this one. This thing called the stages. How to set the stage, where to set the stage. Let's say request. Do we have anything here? Request. Oh my God, it's too much. This one, catalog item. Let's open this. This portion is called the data pill. OK, and now here you can see the stages. See, request cancelled. Manager approval 2 days. It's publish. Maybe I'm not able to do this changes. Let me click on the deactivate. Why I'm not able to make any changes? See, request cancel stage. Select to change the stage before action 3 and flow in your flow. Why I'm not able to add? It's notation, not notation. I want to be add the stage. This one. See, so you can do the stages here. Fulfillment, request cancelled, complete. Up to you what you want to do. So if you want, you can create. Let me show this. Should be option something here. Yes, flow stages. I was looking for this one. See, these other stages has been created. CIO approval, order fulfillment, back order, deployment, completed, request cancelled. So you can create as much as you want. You can create it. Up to you. But most is also a risky one. So now if I say that how these things are moving, request, approvals, RITM stage and state. These two are the two different things. Please. Stage and states are the two different things. Are be triggering, are be driven with the help of the flow or the workflow. So you can see here. this thing. And you can see what to do, what not to do. Pending, not start, skip, completed, error. Let's say on the cancel part, what they're saying. Not start, in progress, skip, complete, error. You want to use approval states, you can use it. You want to customize the label, you can do it. Totally up to you what you want to do. And sometimes what happens, ServiceNow provides some templates as well, like this. I want to do the change request. Change request, add stages. Like in the change, we have assess, authorize, schedule. So you can use that as well. Let me do this thing and show you. Close, complete. This is what we can use. So it's totally up to you that what you want to be used in your flow. Okay, clear everybody? Any doubt? Only thing is that try to use the standard staging, which can use in all other catalog items as well. Otherwise, it will create a problem for you. If you want to customize the stages or the states for every catalog item, you can still do, but that will create a problem for you to standardize that on the later on part. So it's not recommended that we should use these things. Okay. Clear everybody till this point?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Now we discuss about flows, we discuss about workflows, and I told you that if you are creating anything in the catalog builder. So let me come here, maintain.
I told before you, sorry. Just to recall us the difference between flows and workflows.
Two different, two modules which can be used for the same purpose, but what is enhanced new module, so there is a old one.
Okay.
What's the difference between iPhone 13 and iPhone 14? Still you have the same functionality, but configuration has been increased, performance has been increased, security has been increased. The same thing applicable here. Workflow is old now.
Okay, I see.
You cannot use, or you cannot use up to the mark workflows for your integration, but Flow Designer is built for the same purpose only. You can integrate in that part.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Workflow Designer has been considered as a part of the automation. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Now let's say I'm here now. A small point, nothing much, because we already discussed about the flows. And let me come here and remove this one and click on the save. Now I want to go to the catalog builder, because catalog builder does not accept execution plan. Okay. Now when I go to the catalog builder, there's a field called the fulfillment. And here it says that what you want to be added. You want to add a flow or you want to add a workflow. Recommendation: if you're creating your items, catalog items in the catalog builder, try to use the flow designer, not the workflow. It's a recommendation now, so that your work can be easy and you are using the latest model. So it's look like how I can say that one side you are using the iPhone 14 and other side you are saying that I want to put the headsets with the jack cable. Not recommended. You can use it, but iPhone say if you want to take a full benefit, better to use the Bluetooth headsets or the Bluetooth headphones. This is what is the intention here. Nothing else but only thing is that it is not available with the execution plan, which is very old now. Only this concept we have to do. Now, if you want, you can create SLAs as well on the request level. Small concept, not a very big. I'm going to do that. We can define the SLAs, service level agreements. This one, SLA definition. You can create the SLA on the RITM level or REQ level. The only thing is that table is SC underscore REQ underscore item. You can create. We can create SLA on the incident, change, problem, anywhere you want to create. In the similar manner, you can create the SLA on the RITM level. But Atul, can I use the SLA or can I put the conditions in my SLA on the variable as well? If a customer looking for unlimited plan with the black color, it should be fulfilled within 1 hour. Can I do this part? So how it's work? When you click on the table, it will ask you that on which item you want to build it. I said ITSM. And under this, you can put your variables if anything is there. See, there's a no variable on that part. So let me change to the ITSM. Let me say iPhone 13, easy to us, 6S. But it's not showing variable to me. Okay, so how does it work? Show related fields. And now you can see variables. And which item? I want iPhone 6S. What variable? How many gig you need? Then you can do it. It means you can create the SLA on the variable level as well, guys. Something new for you. Till the admin, we just see incident, change, problem. But here we are seeing that I can define the SLA on the RITM plus if any RITM has any specific variable I want to put SLA, I can do that part as well. The rest thing is all same. Start condition, stop condition, pause condition, up to you. The only thing which I want to be sure is this thing. And how we get it with the show related fields, because on the top I'm saying I want to create SLA on the RITM level. RITM level. Here I pick up the RITM, but how the system will know what to do? So I'm saying show related fields. Don't get confused. This is very common nowadays. The only thing is that we did not do a lot of practice. We did not explore this option. If you want to do some condition level or the filter level on the database view, how you will do it? This is the one part you can do. This is what called the dot walking specifically. Clear? Nothing in the deep level I'm going. Only up to this level I want to be sure that how you can do SLA on the variable level as well. Now we are almost on the end now. And let's come to the reporting. Come to the dashboard. Standard dashboards given by ServiceNow, which we see here now. But nobody tell me how many ways a request can get created. We did not discuss this point, right? Request overview. Question for tomorrow's test. How many ways a request can get created? This is what ServiceNow provides us on the Out of the box. Dashboard. Open request item by stage. By stages like this way. RATM within 5 days. All these things you can do. Now the question comes. Atul, ठीक है, report is fine. Good. I'm happy. It's a default one out of the box. The way you show us about the SLA, that I can create SLA on the variable as well. Can I create a report on the variable as well? Let's see this thing. See, I'll not take the name, but one of my friend has a discussion with me last week. Okay. He says, Atul, we are implementing service now and we have creating these things. My only question from the business side. Tell me one thing. How you are going to do a reporting? You're getting so many variables, you are getting so many fields. Fields is fine, attributes is fine, dictionary entry is still fine because these are in the tables. What about the variable? I want to create a report on the request item iPhone 6 that how many users has ordered iPhone 6 which is for the 16 GB. What I have to do? Let's say put a report table sc underscore raq underscore item type, let's say list view, configure. I want to see, let's say I put run. ये तो बहुत सारा information है. If I put everything, it'll come a lot. Atul, I want to see only those records where the gigabyte is more than 16 GB. Right? This is what we know. iPhone 13. If you see here, if I come back here, catalog, categories, this one. In a single month, I got 500 requests for iPhone 13 Pro. I want to know how many users pick up the storage 512. It is a variable, not an attribute. Not a dictionary entry. How the reporting can be done? This is what you and me as a consultant need to be think before you provide any solution. So let's come here, click on all. The first thing, let's say item is okay, it's Apple, this thing, Apple 13 Pro, and variables. See what variable you want. I want a variable of the storage of 13 Pro. Okay. Choose storage 512. And now you get your results. I am telling you, if you are going to business, your stakeholders, people sitting on the high level, they are not much interested that how you're going to be implement. They're much interested that how they can get a report. Now do this. I'm giving the next step to you for my requirement. Create multi-row variable set and try to find out that how I'll check that on this particular day, these many students were absent. It's a simple use case. We still have a 4 days in our bucket to complete this course. Let's build something. Maybe not this batch, next batch I can use it. So for the reporting, I'm giving you the heads up here that you can do the reporting on the variable part as well. Now you have to see, is this reporting work, is the method work for the multi-row variable set or not? And At the last, what we do, we go for the database view. The similar we did for the incident change and problem as well. Do we have any database view? So I'll search with the table name SC. And we have these many database view. Let's see, do we have any metric as well? We missed out. And let's see. SC underscore. There's nothing called SC. No, there's no metric here. Only we have a database view. And these 5 database view, one for the SLA level, one for the metric level, one for the request SLA level, one for the request metric level. What they're doing here, let's see. Join SC request to the metric definition. It means metric should be there. Can reported a following request closed by this category. Okay, I want to know that how many requests get closed by this particular category. So I need these options here. Not going in deep as of now, because in the out of the box, in the baseline, just to be understand what is available for us. Put your question now. It was look easy. I'm sure now Farah is smiling. Oh my God, this is too much. It looked easy. The only thing is that it has again a lot of concepts in it. On the flow workflow, we have a stages as well. Here we have a, and also maybe you have a question, Atul, why not we create these? Kangya, create these as an attribute. Come on, think from a business perspective. Think from a layman language perspective. You need some items for some time in your house. Very basic example. Let's say there's a very big function in Farah's house. 100 of people are coming. Will you buy the plates or the bowls from the market, which can be stored for a long time? Come on, Atul, we can get the disposal plates, disposal spoons, disposal glasses. This is what the variables. If you bring the crockery sets or the steel plates, then it becomes attributes because you're going to be used for a longer time. But if you're buying it just for a function, it is a variables for me. Put your question, guys. No question, come on. Nobody is not a single question. Good then. So with this, we are closed our service catalog and the request management topic. Okay, let me stop recording here and we'll take a quick attendance now.